Hello and welcome to Horizon Overland. Today I'm going to show you my latest build on a 2003 Chevy Tahoe. You could see it right there in the background. Now I've done a Chevy Tahoe before. About a year and a half ago I built a 99 Tahoe into a level 3. It was my older style build, and that particular build could only sleep one person inside. I've actually made a video on that rig, and it was my most watched video on this channel, so feel free to check it out when you get a chance. But this time around, I'm going to show you a 2003 Chevy Tahoe Level 3 that could sleep 2 people inside. So without further ado, let me show you the rig. Alright folks, so here it is. This is a 2003 Chevy Tahoe 4-wheel drive, clean title with only 143,000 miles. The 2003 Chevy Tahoe comes with the 5.3 liter Vortec V8, small block V8, pushing about 285 horsepower, 320 foot-pounds of torque. This has been built into a level 3. For those of you who don't know what a level 3 is, it's bed and storage, side storage, cubbies, as well as solar and battery. This particular Tahoe looks really good for the year. The paint looks great. No major dings or scratches. There's just one little blemish on the rear driver side passenger door. But other than that, it looks really good overall. Let me go ahead and discuss with you some of the exterior modifications that were done on this Tahoe, starting with the wheels and tires. These are 17-inch Pro Comp wheels, off-road wheels, and the tires are 32-inch all-terrain tires. The Tahoe does have a leveling kit, so it's a mild lift, really about an inch or two off the ground. The drivability is actually really good, and the gas mileage is not hugely affected by the mild lift. You could see on the roof we have a 4x6 roof basket. This is a level 3, but it doesn't have the solar panels on top. It will come with a solar panel kit. We do have the lift gate with the rear hatch that opens separately from the entire lift gate. The Tahoe does have the tow package, and I believe it is rated right around 7,700 pounds of towing. You could see how clean this Tahoe looks. The body is very much straight. On this side, the paint looks really well. We do have the factory running boards that are still intact. I should mention that this Tahoe will be offered for sale, so check out the website www.horizonoverland.com to learn more about this rig. So that's pretty much the outside. Let's move on to the inside and show you more of this Tahoe. All right, moving to the interior to check it out. I should mention that this is a fully loaded LT model, so it comes with all the bells and whistles. Starting with the door right here, we have the memory package, we have the heated seats and the adjustable foot pedals, power mirrors, windows and door locks. It does come with the Bose sound system. You can see the leather gray interior. The exterior is beige, the interior is gray. Power seats. We do have the 4-wheel drive push button operation right here. It does have the auto 4-wheel drive option. Here's our lights. It does have automatic lights, so the lights do come on automatically at night. It does have the cruise control, which works great. The instrument cluster, all the gauges are reading accurately. We do have steering wheel controls. And we do have the aftermarket JVC CD player, a double-din screen with Bluetooth connectivity and all that modern stuff. I should mention that the steering wheel controls, the volume and the seek button do work with the aftermarket JVC system. Here's our dual climate control for the driver and passenger. AC and heater work great. And then up here we have the rear climate controls for the rear. You can see the dome lights, and yeah, I mean, this thing is in really good shape. Here are the cup holders, and then here is a storage compartment. So that's pretty much the front side. Let's go on to the back and check it out. One thing that you notice is we only have a single seat in the back. So this is a 3-person SUV and a 2-person camper. Let me show you some of the features of this Tahoe. Back here we have our radio control along with climate controls right down here. You do have headphone jacks. And also the really cool thing about this Tahoe is that it comes with a DVD player, a good old-fashioned DVD player, and you can see the screen is right here. In place of the second row bench part of the second row seat, we have our 12-volt fridge that is secured on the ground of the Tahoe, and it does plug into this outlet right here. This fridge is a 30-quart fridge, and in front of it we have the 2 7-gallon water containers. And the reason why they're here is because the Tahoe is a shorter platform than the Suburban, which is longer. And usually in the Suburban I have these guys sitting all the way in the back, but in the Tahoe they sit right here. And when you're ready to set up the sink, you can move them all the way to the back and then set that up. You can also have them back there, and I'll show you there are some hooks on the platform, on the bed platform, to have them back there, but they're conveniently stored here so that, you know, when you fold the platform over, it folds over everything, and then the mattress will pretty much take the entire space of the rear area, so there isn't any more space allocated for the water containers. Here we have the curtain. It's part of the privacy package, along with the mesh sleeves for privacy as well as ventilation when you open the windows. So when you turn this thing into a camper, you will have total privacy with the curtain, the mesh sleeves, and the rear insulation that block the rear windows, as you could see. So that's pretty much the second row seating arrangement. You know, this is a 3-passenger Tahoe and a 2-person camper, and what I'd like to do now is turn it into camper mode and show you more of the build. Okay, so I went ahead and moved to the other side to demonstrate how easy it is to turn this thing into camper mode. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull on this strap right here to lift the lower cushion up just like this, and then I'm going to push the upper part of the seat down. Automatically the headrest will tilt just like that. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and raise the collapsible legs into locking position. Just like this. And then I'm going to hop outside and then grab one of the legs and then fold over the extension on top of the second row seat. Just like this. You could see the fridge and the water containers clear, no problem. And now we have a very firm, flat area for the mattress to go ahead and lay on top. Before I lay the mattress out, let me show you the 2 compartments that are integrated within the bed platform. Starting with the first compartment. In here you will find the electric compartment, and inside the electric compartment we have a 1100 watt inverter, we have a fuse box, we have a solar controller that is currently charging the secondary battery, and here you see the alligator clips connected to the bus bars, which are connected to the secondary battery under the hood. The secondary battery is not located inside this compartment. And then if we follow where the solar panels are here, you could see this is connected to the solar controller, and it's running, the wire is running outside all the way to where the sun is. Those are the 220 watt solar panels that the really cool thing is you can move them wherever the sun is, and we have a long enough extension cord to go back to the solar controller. On this side we have a 12-volt outlet, DC and USB, just like on the other side where that fridge is plugging into. Here we have a remote controller for the inverter that activates the AC outlet right down here. And then lastly we have a battery reader that is currently, right now the battery is getting charged because we have the solar panels connected to it. 88%, 12.8 volts. Also, we do have an engine charging option, so when you are driving the engine is charging the secondary battery through a smart isolator. So that's the electric compartment. On the other side, we just have a empty storage compartment. Let me go ahead and lay out the mattress and show you what that looks like. Okay, the mattress has been laid out on top of the bed platform. This mattress is big enough to sleep 2 people inside comfortably. You could see it's wide enough. It's about 50-inch wide and about 75 inches long. And you could see the total privacy that you get from the rear window insulation inserts, the mesh sleeves that are darkened for ventilation, as well as the curtain that separates the driving from the now sleeping area. And here's your DVD player, so you could just lay out here and watch a DVD. Let me show you the side storage that you get with this level 3 on this Tahoe. So here, up here, we have a open area for storage, and this has been created to prevent things from falling over. But also you can take this out and you can have storage inside as well. So this is removable, and it's actually removable on both sides. Underneath that one is where the factory jack that this Tahoe came with is where it stows. So that's pretty much the bed area. Let me go in the back, open up that rear lift gate, and show you more of the build. All right, I went ahead and opened up the lift gate to show you the rear area. One thing I should note is that having this lift gate is really cool, because if there is weather outside, you could stand underneath the lift gate and be protected from rain or, you know, whatever. So this is a nice feature that came with the Tahoe. So I went ahead and folded the mattress, pushed it back to make room for the 2 7-gallon water containers. This is just like all my previous builds, same concept. We have the fresh water, the gray water, and then we have a pull-out drawer with a sink built into one of the toppers. The drawers are on ball bearing, heavy-duty lockable slides, locked in 2 positions. So this is position 1 for the sink. And then we move the gray water to the ground. And then we have a hose that connects from the sink to the gray water, and then we'll have our freshwater dispense. The spout is actually located inside the cap. You open up the cap, take the spout out, relocate it towards the front. So that's the sink setup. If I open up the drawer all the way and lock it in place, we have access to the second compartment, built-in topper, storage. Here we have a wider drawer, also locked in place. And then you open up this topper, we have the 2-burner Coleman propane stove. And then right there we have an open storage area. If I go ahead and push this all the way back to close it, we have down here the solar panels, the mobile solar panels. That's where they store. They store right back here. And then here you notice we have metal rings. Should you want to put the fridge back here and plug it into this 12-volt outlet, which is provided by the Tahoe, you can go ahead and plug the fridge into it. This is connected to the starting battery, but we do have an isolator connecting the starting battery to the secondary battery. And if you have the solar panels outside charging the secondary battery, both batteries are getting charged, and you can use the Tahoe's outlet to power the fridge, no problem. And last thing is we have metal rings on this side as well, for should you want to store the water containers back here, you can secure them all in place. So that's pretty much the level 3 build on the 2003 Tahoe. So that concludes the tour of this 2003 level 3 Tahoe build. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, this Tahoe will be offered for sale. So check out the Horizon Overland website, www.horizonoverland.com, to learn more about this trade. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Until next time, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.